What is up, guys? 10Viv here, reading another battle. Here's an NU game that I had, and you can tell right away there's a problem because there's a Lantern on this team. He did not realize that Lantern was RU. I told him it was fine, and the boot, he actually doesn't have an item on this Lantern anyway, so didn't really matter, and stuff. And I've got a pretty random team here, but I'm going to shut up and let's get this battle going. I'm going to lead off with my Scarfed Electabuzz because, other than Lantern, nothing can really, nothing wants to take a Volt Switch. So he's going to lead off with his Gigalith, his Stealth-Rock lead. I could have led off with Gigalith too, but I don't like Gigalith versus Gigalith matchups. So I'm just going to go for that Volt Switch. I didn't think he was going to switch in Lantern, so I felt pretty safe in going for it. Does a very decent chunk to that Gigalith. So here I'm going to bring in Haunter, anticipating either, Stealth-Rock, Earthquake, or Explosion. And he does go for the Stealth-Rock first turn, which I don't really mind, even though I don't have any spinners, which is, fine. But here I'm going to go for a substitute. I thought he'd switch out, but he actually goes straight for the Stone Edge. So that's that. But Haunter's a very dangerous threat in NU because it has great coverage. And I go for the Hidden Power. And this is actually not HP Fighting. It's actually HP Ground. And that's going to finish off that Gigalith, which is great. Down it goes. And, yeah, Sub-Life Form is kind of frowned upon, but it's actually a very effective set, especially for a very frail Pokemon like Haunter. Out comes the Gardevoir. The way he brings it in, I'm pretty safe to assume that thing is Scarf, so I've got to switch out. I go into Mightyena, which was a very risky switch, but he does end up going for the safe Psychic. But, I am pretty safe to assume he was Scarf. So he is going to switch out here. He goes into that Lantern. I do predict that nicely. I'm going to go straight for that Crunch. It is this is an Adamant Lantern, or Adamant Mightyena with Life Orb. That Crunch does a crap ton of that Lantern. Holy crap. So, he really has no other safe switches. He's got, in his Death Fodder. Down it goes. I'm going to get a Moxie Boost. And, yeah, Mightyena's looking pretty good. So, now out comes a pretty dangerous Pokemon in the form of Rotom. I don't know if it's offensive. I don't know if it's defensive. I was kind of scared of the Will-O-Wisp for substitute, so I went for Crunch. Actually, I went for Ice Fang, but unfortunately, I should have gone for Sucker Punch because he just outright kills my Mightyena of Air Slash. So that sucks. And I'm going to bring in my Gigalith because, who cares, So he's actually going to withdraw, which has me feeling that maybe he Specs. I'm not positive, though. But now comes Gardevoir, and he's going to trace my Sturdy as I go for the Stone Edge. And unfortunately for me, that Stone Edge actually would have killed because it activates Sturdy. And I'm like, no, god damn it. That really sucks. But he's going to go for the Psychic. I'm considering he's Scarfed. I'm most likely going to take it. I don't take it well, but I'm really get my Stealth Rocks up. Main reason I didn't kill it straight away was because I still have my Electabuzz, which is Scarf, and those Stealth Rocks really would have helped me are really going to help me bring down that Rotom fan. So that's why I opted to do that, and out comes Electabuzz again. Electabuzz was the MVP in this game for sure, because Scarfed, even though, it's base 105 speed, it's still, being Scarfed really enables it to outspeed other Scarfers like Gardevoir. It's an excellent revenge killer. Now, out comes the Rapidash. I've got a big counter for that thing in the form of Quagsire. And I don't really care what it locks itself into because Quagsire can pretty much take any of its hits pretty much all day. But these first Flare Blitz actually does a pretty decent chunk. It's obviously banded. So, here I'm anticipating him to switch out into Rotom Fan. It makes sense because he's going to get killed by Earthquake. So why not go into Rotom to take the hit? But he actually stays in and goes for the Flare Blitz. He gets a fucking crit. Not on top of that, he gets the fucking burn. Are you kidding me, game? That pissed me the hell off. That really, really pissed me off. And, since I was anticipating the switch, I actually went for Toxic instead of Earthquake. So that blows. And I'm pretty much going to leave Quagsire in his Hero's Death Fodder because nothing else wants to take a Flare Blitz. So that royally pissed me off. I was so mad. I was raging. Just pure raging. Because it's bullshit, So, and, because you get a crit and you get a 10% chance to burn. Yeah, that's crap. But, whatever. Electabuzz comes in ready to revenge kill this little piece of crap Haxor. So, Thunderbolt, down goes that Rapidash, no problem. and he's actually down to his last 2, and I couldn't remember what his last was, but the Rotom fan comes out, gets hit by Stealth Rock. I don't want to really switch. I'm just going to go for a Thunderbolt. Does a very decent chunk to this Rotom, and he actually locks himself into Air Slash. I guess he predicted a switch, but still, I don't know if that's specs, and it seems like he was another Scarfer. I can't really tell from that damage. I really don't know. I'm not going to do a cal, but another Thunderbolt's going to take out that Rotom. And out comes the Dodrio, and I couldn't remember what his last was. So apparently he had 2 Scarfers and 2 Banders, because Dodrios are usually banded. If he had Quick Attack, he could have finished off my Electabuzz, but I'm just gonna take him out of a Thunderbolt. So guys, that'll be the game. Pretty crazy antics between the Sturdy Gardevoir and the freaking Crit Burn, but it was pretty fun regardless. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Rate, comment, sub, and later, guys.